Good day everyone. Here is our presentation entitled Label Shoes PH, a strategic plan for international expansion. This presentation contains overview of the company, market selection criteria, chosen markets, description of licensing strategy, implementation of this strategy, potential challenges and mitigation strategies, the financial projection for 2 years, and also the expected outcomes. The domestic company that we choose is Label Shoes PH that has potential for international expansion. This is a footwear brand company that has captivated the Philippine market since its establishment in 2016 by Kila Chiptain and Engineer Eunice Kilantang. This company has gained recognition for its commitment to producing high quality and stylish shoes. It is a local brand that produces skateboarding shoes in the Philippines to support local talent in the skateboarding community. Their skate shoes are made with high quality materials and precise craftsmanship in the market. This company is known for its diverse range of footwear options, catering to various styles and preferences. Their mission is to stand as a brand whose product line has expanded and empowered skateboarders with innovative footwear for limitless performance and style. And their vision is to stand as the leading provider of high quality, innovative skateboarding shoes that empower skateboarders to push boundaries, express themselves, and excel on their sport.
We have a total of 10 market selection criteria. So the first one is the market size, followed by cultural sensitivity, market profitability, competitive position, market trends, purchasing power, cost to reach, market accessibility, market segmentation, and the last one is the goodwill creation. Now let's proceed to the chosen markets, and let us start by the continent of Asia. So belong in that continent is the countries like Japan, China, South Korea, and Thailand. Next continent is Australia, and it is followed by North and South America, where the United States of America, Canada, Mexico, and Brazil are located. So now let's discuss about licensing. Licensing involves granting permission to other entities to use the company's brand name, logo, designs, or other intellectual property in exchange for royalties or other financial compensation. It is a pivotal strategy within Label Shoes PH, offering a pathway to expand brand influence, diversify product offerings, and drive revenue growth. With a commitment to innovation and market expansion, Label Shoes PH harnesses licensing as a means to extend its reach beyond footwear, tapping into the new markets and consumer segments. So now let's move on with the implementation of licensing strategy. At the core of Label Shoes PH licensing strategy lies a meticulous process of opportunity identification and partner selection. First, searching for willing licensees in the aforesaid target markets like in Asia, Europe, Africa, North and South America, and Australia as far as the plan is concerned. Willing licensees can be gathered by utilizing softwares and online platforms, which are now becoming imperative in the corporate world. Partner selection is equally rigorous, with a focus on reputable entities capable of effectively marketing and distributing Label Shoes PH products. Then, through extensive market research and analysis, the company identifies potential licensing opportunities that align with its brand essence and resonate with its target audience. These opportunities span diverse sectors, including fashion, sports, and entertainment, enabling Label Shoes PH to forge partnerships that extend its brand into new realms of consumer engagement and market relevance. Next is negotiation of the terms, rights, royalties, and other relevant matters is essential in order to specify which acts will be considered valid and which will otherwise deviate from which are acceptable. The negotiation will cover the terms of the agreement, which will be for a definite period and renewable annually. This will also cover certain rights allowed, like the right to reproduction, distribution, and adaptation of intellectual property. Legal experts within the company craft comprehensive licensing agreements delineating the terms and conditions of the partnership, including rights granted, royalty rates, and quality control measures. To be able to formalize the agreement of the parties, they must affix their signature on the document authenticating their express agreement with the contract. Without this subsequent requirement, the agreement will be rendered void and such will have no binding effect on both parties. And lastly, by fostering collaborative relationships with selected partners, Label Shoes PH paves the way for brand extension beyond footwear, enriching its product portfolio and captivating new consumer segments.
Market saturation poses significant challenges and compels businesses to rethink their marketing strategies. It can lead to intense competition, reduced profit margins, and a need for innovation and differentiation. The challenges of market saturation and competition is the presence of competitors and new entrants, which can lead to market saturation and competition and can put pressure on pricing, profit margins, and market visibility. The mitigating strategy is to focus on unique designs, innovative features, and sustainable practices. Effective marketing campaigns, collaborations with influencers, and engaging with customers on social media. Also, the market research and fostering partnerships with retailers, online platforms, or fashion outlets. Supply chain disruptions are events or factors that interrupt the normal flow of goods and services from suppliers to customers. The challenges of supply chain disruption in the supply chain is such as delays in raw material deliveries, transportation issues, or production bottlenecks which can lead to inventory shortages and production delays. The mitigating strategy is diversifying supplier base and establishing strong relationships with suppliers, implementing a risk management system, maintaining a buffer stock of critical raw materials or components, and fostering collaboration and open communication with suppliers. Quality control and product consistency, which are synonymous, wherein the meaning of quality control is to ensure that every unit produced adheres to established specifications, leading to uniformity across batches. While consistency means in delivering products or services is key to higher customer satisfaction. And the challenge of quality control and product consistency is the variability in raw materials such as leather or rubber, which can impact the final product quality, leading to inconsistencies in color, texture, or durability. While the mitigating strategy is implementing a comprehensive quality management system, training for employees on quality standards and best practices, establishing clear quality metrics and performance indicators, and fostering a culture of quality consciousness and accountability. Changing consumer preferences refer to the fact of people liking or wanting one thing more than another. The challenge of changing consumer preferences is the failure to adapt to changing preferences, which can result in excess inventory, decreased sales, and a loss of market relevance. The mitigating strategy for this is to implement a proactive market research strategy, collaborating with fashion influencers or trendsetters, and monitoring of consumer feedback and market trends. Brand reputation refers to how a brand is perceived by the public, customers, competitors, and stakeholders. The challenges of brand reputation is a negative. Brand reputation can result from quality issues, poor customer service, or ethical controversies, leading to a loss of trust and loyalty among customers. The mitigating strategy is by implementing a proactive communication strategy, conducting regular quality checks, and collaborating with influencers or brand ambassadors. Regulatory compliance implies conformity with applicable laws, regulations, and internal standards, while ethical practice are moral principles that control or influence a person's behavior. The challenges in this is the ethical practices such as fair labor conditions, sustainable sourcing, and transparency in supply chains are increasingly important to consumer and stakeholders, adding pressure on companies to meet these expectations. Non-compliance with regulations or ethical lapses can result in legal penalties, reputational damage, and loss of consumer trust, impacting the company's bottom line and long-term viability. The mitigation strategy that can be used is implementing a robust supplier vetting process and conducting regular audits. Technological advancement is the process of generating or discovering new knowledge that advances the understanding of science and technology. The challenge in this is the failure to adopt innovative technologies, which may result in inefficiencies in production, slower time to market for new products, and reduced competitiveness in the industry. The mitigating strategy that can be used is implementing a structured technology adoption plan, investing in employee training programs, and collaborating with tech partners or industry experts.
Moving on to the financial projections for 2 years with a initial investment of 2,700,000 in year 1 and 3 million in year 2. For the estimated revenue in year 1, the total estimated sales volume or number of pair of shoes is 110,000 with an average selling price of $50 in Asia, $70 in Australia, and $45 in America with a total estimated revenue of 5,700,000. In year 2, the total estimated sales volume or number of pair of shoes is 170,000 with the same average selling price with a total revenue of 9 million. For year 1, the estimated expenses including production cost, marketing expenses, distribution cost, legal and regulatory expenses, administrative expenses. In Asia, the total expenses is 720,000. Then in Australia is 670,000 and in America is 850,000 with a total estimated expenses of 2,240,000. In year 2 with the same expenses, in Asia the total expenses is 850,000, in Australia is 800,000 and in America is 980,000 with a total expenses of 2,630,000. And as you can see on the screen, this is the estimated net profit in 2 years. In year 1, to get the profit, as the expenses will be deducted to the revenue. So, a total of 5,700,000 revenue in the 3 continents, less the expenses of 2,240,000. We can get the net profit for year 1, a total of 3,460,000. In year 2, the total revenue is 9 million and the expenses of 2,630,000. We have the net profit of 6,370,000. As you can see, the financial summary is presented in bar graph, which the projected financial net profit in year 1 for the potential expansion of Label Shoes PH into Asia like Japan, China, South Korea, Thailand, like Australia, and America, like United States, Canada, Mexico, Brazil, cost a total of 3,460,000, while in year 2, the estimated is 6,370,000. With this net profit, it is clear that the company's strategy can improve more in the future for better expansion. And lastly is the expected outcomes in 2 years. And in the first year, expanding Label Shoes PH internationally could have several potential outcomes like market entry, wherein this company could focus on establishing a presence in one or two target international markets. Next is brand awareness. Initially, the focus would be on building brand awareness and recognition in the new markets through marketing campaigns, social media engagement, and perhaps collaboration with local influencers or celebrities. And the sales growth. While sales in the international markets may start modestly in the first year, there should be steady growth as brand awareness increases and word of mouth spreads. In the second year of Label Shoes PH worldwide expansion, they are focused on upgrading the potential results from the first year by adding products and adjusting the strategy, specifically like expansion. By the second year, this company could aim to expand its presence to additional international markets, leveraging the experience and lesson learned from the initial market entries. Second is increased market share. With a strong foothold in multiple markets, the company can work towards capturing a large share of the international footwear market, potentially becoming a recognizable player in those regions. Third is product adoption. Label Shoes PH might also adapt its product offerings based on the feedback and preferences from customers in different regions. And lastly is the profitability. While the initial investment in international expansion may result in some upfront cost, by the second year, this company should be aiming to achieve profitability in the international markets or at least demonstrate a clear path to profitability in the near future. This is our team. Thank you very much for listening.